My dear students, as you know that the coronavirus is affecting that means what almost that whole country. So in this regard, we have to that means what engage that means what in learning process. So this is the only one mean that means what I am trying to that means what teach you some elements of mechanical engineering that subject. So please reply that means what after this short video, that means what how you will feel. Just in your syllabus you have that means what that means what one topic, that topic is that means what engineering materials. So as we know that engineering that materials, especially that means what first we will see that means what we mean by the materials. Materials are the that means what the constituents of that means what the number of molecules. So usually that means what the materials which are in solid state, so that are usually we will call it as a engineering materials. So that engineering materials we are used for the design purpose, and also that means what we are used for that means what some product making purposes likewise. So this is very important to study that means what engineering materials in the first year itself, because in the next that means what next years of your courses you are going to study that means what some the related design of some the products and the engineering, that means what some innovations and all. For all kind of your products and all, you need that means what different variety of the materials. So especially that means what we are studying here now, somewhat more details about that means what solid type of materials. In that solid type of materials, especially that means what we are classifying in the different categories. As we know, without that means what the materials, we cannot produce any kind of the products. So first we will start with that means what the how that means what the materials are classified here. So mainly that means what the engineering that materials, these are classified mainly that means what these are classified as that means what into metals and non-metals. So it is mainly a classified into two types here now. One is a metals and another one is it is a non-metals here. So metals means especially these are the solids, and the variety of the metals are there, we are using for that means different purposes here now. And again that means what these metals, especially metals means for example steel, copper, bronze, brass, aluminium, that all these are called as the metals. So where these metals are used? As you know that means what these metals are used in case of the household purposes, and also that means what design of that means what some products also, and these metals are also used for in case of the automobile industries to build that means what the automobiles, and that means what these metals are also used for the aviation, that means what the building of the ships, aeroplanes, that means what all these things. And many are there in your daily life, that means what you will come across that means what variety of the metals. So therefore, so here that means what we are studying in detail about these metals as well as non-metals, especially that means what three that means what the parameters we are studying here. In these three parameters that means what we are studying here now. Parameters. One is their compositions, that means what compositions we are studying, and their properties, that means what we are studying, the properties we are studying, and we are studying their applications. So first one, that compositions means what? Compositions means that, for example, if we took a metal like that sort of steel, this steel, how it is made? That sort of steel, it is made from that sort of what are the different that sort of the kinds of chemical compositions and all, and how much percentage of the chemical compositions are there. If we took that sort of brass, bronze, we take, and plastic you take, any polymers you take, any semiconducting materials you take, any kind of the materials if we took, what are the chemical compositions available in that? That sort of the how that chemical compositions will help that sort of to withstand certain properties of that material, and how that is suitable for the certain applications. So therefore, the study of that sort of the composition of that sort of the metals as well as non-metals is very, very important. So similarly, the properties and that sort of the applications. Properties means at a different that sort of the conditions, at a different conditions, that sort of how they will react. For example, if we took that sort of the material like that sort of the copper is used that sort of for electrical wire, because it is a very good electrical conductor as well as it is a very good that sort of heat conductor. So therefore, and that's why that sort of the copper material, it is used that sort of for that purpose here. So therefore, it is showing a very good electrical conductivity as well as that sort of thermal conductivity. This is a property. That sort of likewise, the different metals are showing a different that sort of the properties. And especially in case of the automobile sectors, we are using the cast iron, steel, all these things we are using. And in case of the shipbuilding, and also that sort of in case of that train tracks, that sort of the manufacturing of the train tracks, how they are built, what material used for that, and also that sort of the rails and all. But the different variety of the material, because that sort of that material has to work, and that material has to show some performance at a different conditions. It may be the temperature, it may be the pressure, it may be the any variety of that sort of the forces here. No? That's why the properties is also, study of properties also very important for each that sort of the metals, and as well as that applications. As I have told already, the metals as well as non-metals, we are used for that sort of many variety of that sort of sectors. We are using in industry, we are using in household purposes, we are using in some medical related that sort of the applications, we are using in defense related applications, we are using in many areas, agricultural that sort of the equipments, manufacturing of the agricultural equipments, and likewise. So many applications are there, because all metals are not suitable for all the applications. Different applications need a different metals. Accordingly, that means what we have to choose that means what different metals here. So these are the three parameters we are studying about metals as well as non-metals. So again, that means what we can classify here metals into that means what there are two types here. So how this one now? So metals is classified into, again that is a two types here. No? In this one is ferrous metals and another one is non-ferrous metals here. Ferrous and non-ferrous means what here now? Which that means what the metals they are having that means what the iron they are produced, that means what their main constituent is the iron. That iron is the main constituent if it is there, then that kind of the metals are called as the ferrous metals. And which are not having that iron content, that iron content is not a main constituent of that metals, then these are called as the non-ferrous. Examples are what? For in case of that sort of ferrous, the main example for this one is a cast iron. Cast iron, variety of the irons are there, cast iron, wrought iron, pig iron, like that, variety of that sort of the, based on that sort of the, how much percentage of the carbon is there and how much percentage of the iron is there, it will be classified here. So this is the ferrous. Non-ferrous means what? These metals that sort of iron constituent is not a main constituent. So what are that? Mainly example, if you took brass, bronze, aluminium, and some that stainless steel also, that means what in these that means what the metals, there is no that means what the ferrous that means what the ferrous composition is not available as a main constituent. Maybe it is a very minor, so it is not available. So that kind of, that means what, the metals are called as the non-ferrous that metals here. So next, the another one main classification is non-metals. Non-metals means what? The non-metals are, especially, that means what, we will classify in 3-4 types here in the non-metals. Wood is a material, non-metal. It is not a metal. And if we took a rubber is not a non-metal things. And that means what, if we take any polymers, if we took, these are the non-metal, that means sort of things are there. And some composite materials are also available nowadays. We are, that means what, compositing some two different materials, similar or dissimilar materials. Dissimilar materials usually, that means what we are clubbing, then that are called the composites. Likewise, that means what, non-metals, variety of non-metals are available, that means what, nowadays here now. Variety of plastics are there, thermoplastics are there, and these are called as the non-metals here. So therefore, today this much only, that means what, we will see this one. Please reply, and I will send, that means what, the related, that means what, the materials also to you through the WhatsApp. Please, after this class, read that material also. Thank you very much.